Hey everybody, thanks for tuning back in with us. Today's subject is none other than Sega's Turbo, released in 1981. Now this project has taken me about 2 years to complete, and it has actually taken parts from 3 separate cabinets to become fully realized. Kind of a funny story behind it, so we're going to go down to my other location where I work on these projects and store a lot of my completed games as well. So come on, let's take a ride and let's do it.
It's turbo time.
So here it is, boys and girls, our finished Turbo that is 100% working. Take you on the side, you can see how the side art, I love the side art on this bad boy. It's a full side art. Same deal on both sides. Here we are. And it's got the original 2 turquoise striped T-molding there. Got the bulbs illuminated in the gauges. All the LED readouts work. And this one has a special treat. This one actually has a high score save kit put in. So all your top scores will be saved here. These all say 0 right now because this is the only game I ran real quick just to see if the high score save kit install worked, and it works like a champ. I've had this unit off for about 3 days and still holds it. So I'll take you around back and we can see what the high score save kit looks like. So here we are in the back of the cabinet. Here's the board stack right here, your top board. Now mine is the non-encrypted version. I have one Z80 chip right here without the big old box. I'll show you another board set so you can see what the encrypted version looks like, but this one is for the non-encrypted board set. This had to be replaced. There was a chip identical to this one right here that was in this place. Had to be desoldered, a socket had to be installed, and this NVRAM had to be inserted. And we also had to change this IC right here. So that's it. Not the easiest, but certainly not the most difficult install anyway. I'll show you what I was talking about with the other board set. So here is another board set, and you can see how the factory chip was right here. And this is the factory IC in that location, and it's got this big old chunky doohickey over here where the Z80 goes. So that's how you know if you have an encrypted board set or not. So here's the back of the cabinet. So internally, this is all I have done. I put a new subwoofer in there because on every turbo I've seen, you know, the sub gets torn at, you know, at this paper cone here. And so I just went on Amazon and I sourced this cheapy one, and it sounds fantastic. So we did that, and of course put a new switching power supply in there. I had to do some, I had to change those. These are the bulbs for the score. It says your score in top 5. I actually had to change those bulbs and sockets because they were so brittle, they were breaking. Did that. Did some rewiring for the light up gauges up here. They weren't working whatsoever, so I had to do that. What else have I done in here? It's been so long. What I need to do still though, like here's our power switch on the side. You can see right here. My switch doesn't work here, okay? So what I did was I used these alligator clips to bypass it just so we can power it on and take a video for you guys. And obviously, we're not going to leave that. That's just, you know, that's just no good. So we're gonna go ahead and put a new switch in there before we put it in the row. Now, I initially bought a turbo cabinet from another guy on the other side of the state. That, you know, the board, everything worked sort of, but the board wasn't working properly. Big surprise, it's a huge problem with these. And good luck finding someone who is willing to work on these, because I've been searching up and down and it seems to be nobody wants to touch them. So if you out there know anyone who wants to work on these turbo boards, I got a few stacks between me and a buddy of mine, so keep that in mind. But getting back to the unit now, I bought one that, like I said, didn't work, and I just kind of, you know, did some cosmetics, got these gauges going, and just kind of did things in the interim before I could find a working board set and all that good stuff. And one night, I'm just hanging out at home, and my buddy Brad, he sends me this Craigslist ad, and he says, dude, it's 20 minutes away from your house, go grab it. And it was a picture of another turbo upright cabinet, just like this one, that was just thrown out at the curb. And someone posted an ad saying just to go get it at the curb. So I raced over there, damn near midnight, and loaded it up in my car and drove it home and got to it the next day. Now that cabinet that I'm speaking about is actually this cabinet right here. This one was a little bit better shape than the previous cabinet, so what I did was I kind of took both components from each cabinet and took the best of both and made it work. And this is how the end result was. Because before I didn't have this original start button. Somebody had put one of those Atari volcano buttons in there, which it works, but this one, it lights up and it's the correct button, and I'd rather have the correct if I can, So, so what else happened? Okay, so that board set didn't work either. It was probably doing the same thing that this one was doing, which was it was not showing the cars, and you could just keep driving on endlessly without crashing and without, nothing. So essentially you can get, a million points without, without crashing, but that made the gameplay obviously pretty boring. So, so let's fast forward 2 more years, because that's how long it was. I actually found a listing for a what do you call them? The small version, the cabaret version of Turbo. And the guy swore up and down that the board worked, but he was having monitor issues. It was intermittently coming on. That the screen was intermittently coming on. But he swore up and down that the board set worked. So, I took a chance and I grabbed it. It was a great price. And brought it home, and lo and behold, look at that. That board works, and it works fantastic. So I finally pieced it all together, and here she is. So let's go and get some gameplay going.
It's turbo time!
Now, by no means am I a professional at this game, so please bear with me here. Let's give it a couple credits here. How many do we need to fill all that? 1, 2, 3, 4? Let's give it 4 credits. So basically what you want to do is pass as many cars as you can to fill up this this graph. You want to be in the green by the time the time runs out. You got various different courses, as you see. Just switched over here. Sorry, this game is like super precise, and I crash a million times here. I hate this particular one. This is the worst kind for me. Definitely not my best game. Oh my goodness gracious. I love when you go into the tunnel, you hear this awesome echo, and the subwoofer really rips. I need a lot more practice, man. My highest score, I think, is 20-some thousand. Like I said, I just started playing this because I had to wait a couple years to get this board set here. Man, this is probably the worst I've ever done in history. I've never gone to the end without being able to progress. So let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, it says my ranking is 2, obviously, because the scores are reset. But, usually there's an extended play after this options, or after this stage, excuse me. So let's go back. Let's try another one, because that honestly was just freaking pathetic. And this 12,000 I got the other day just for kicks, So let's go ahead and start another one. Hopefully it'll be a lot better. crash a lot. This is just what's gonna happen. Come on, baby. This curve is not so terrible. It's that other curve I can't stand. This one, right here. And these scuzz buckets, they naturally want to like drive into you. Or so it seems anyway. This one, the snowboard here, you slide around a lot, so it's a lot harder to steer. It's a lot harder to steer than if you were on the pavement. Ah, there we go. Son of a gun. They're just giving it to me today. Goodness me. Looks like we're going to advance to at least to the next stage. Goodness gracious. My goodness gracious. But yeah, at least we're getting to the extended play option over here. There we go. Oh. And yes, you see that right there, that cloud? That pretty much means one more crash and you're done. We had a better game than the last one. We're going to play a couple more and see what we can come out on top with today. And that's it. That'll be all she wrote. So better than the other day that I just did a quick run. Let's hit it again. Oh. Shift into high here. Right into you. Can't stand these suckers sometimes. It'll definitely make you frustrated, but it's a good frustrated. It's a fun game. Okay, slippery level here. A little slip and slide. There we go. That's better. Have to watch this video again to see what I crashed into, if anything. Probably that tree, though. Did I get it? Oh, I did get it. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, let's go. Well, I don't want to crash. I don't want to waste my opportunity there on that curve. Okay, last one. Okay, this is kind of narrow. Gotta be careful. Oh, and I hate when it gets dark because the cars are harder for me to see. I mean, you can see them, but not as clear as you would, obviously, when you have a bright screen like that. Well, it's not that. Oh, no, that was it. Hey, but it's our top score so far, so we're gonna give it one more go and see where we finish off today. Let's get those in there. Oh, I didn't put my initials down. Yeah, I forgot. I just kind of But that's okay. That was an embarrassing score anyway. One more run here. Just to fill up those LED readouts on the side. And my son will get the hang of this game and whoop my butt on it, like he does a lot of my other games. I thought I got lucky there. I thought I was going to get her whipped away from that guy. Here comes the evidence. Get out this sucker. Love that accolade. Looks like the flyback's turned up a little bit. I'm gonna have to turn that down. A little on the bright side. You see those retrace lines on a dark screen. At least I don't know if you can see it on camera, but I can see it. Goodness. I told you this game will frustrate me. See that? He just came from behind and gave it to me. Alright, let's get to the next extended play at least. But definitely a fun one. First time I played a Galloping Ghost and I loved it ever since then. Because I never saw it on video, like on YouTube. I was supposed to take it easy on that one. Well, I would watch videos on Turbo because I'd hear people talk about it on YouTube. And honestly, visually, I wasn't really that impressed. I was like, oh yeah, big deal, whatever. But when I played in Galloping Ghost, I was actually blown away. I said, I gotta get me one of these. So I did. When I got back from Galloping Ghost, that one in Grand Rapids, Michigan popped up, and I grabbed it. And I've been trying to get this baby going ever since. Oh, whoa, that was close. But I love it. I love this game. I think I'm going to leave this one here, though, in our second location. Because I'm out of space at home, and I'd rather have what I have at home. But, oh, there goes that. Is that it? Oh, that is it. Son of a gun. Okay. Hey, you know what? That's our best score of the day. So, I'm going to close it out right there. There you have it. There's Turbo. If you guys have any questions about the game at all, please feel free to shoot a message, or if you want to discuss anything arcade related, let's do it. So thanks very much for watching.
Ta-ta, Turtle Man.